Have to move towards the positive. You can't move away from the negative. You can't not think about the callback. Instead, you have to put your attention on what you want to grow. You have to turn your attention on the things that you want to think about, right? So it's like, you have like 3 auditions in a day, and then you have a lunch date with your friend, and there's not enough time to obsess about any of the auditions, so you just do them. Like that's a real gift. But if your schedule isn't lining up that way, then you have to create that for yourself. Right? You have to keep setting your goals higher and higher so that you're detached about the things that are coming. And then when you do find yourself thinking about it, just be like, this or something better is already on the way. And then you can try to detach clear. I gave a talk today at noon at the Google headquarters in New York City, and it was a pretty big deal for me. The talk was titled, "Why Meditation is the New Caffeine." And it was quite a journey getting to this place. Like this has been like a milestone that I've been working towards for a while, and a company that I've been flirting with for a very long time. So the fact that this finally came to fruition was really exciting. 24 hours ago, if you had asked me like how this talk was gonna go, I would have cried. I did cry. I cried like 4 times yesterday. At 10 o'clock yesterday morning, I hired one of my friends who does a lot of corporate speaking. Like she does creativity workshops with the Imagineers at Disney, and she works at Pixar and things. So she is used to corporate presentations. So I hired her to like work with me on this talk, because it was a brand new talk, and I'd never done that before. Anyway, I sit down in her apartment, and like before I said anything, I just started crying. And she's like, "What's going on right now?" And I was like, "A lot of stories. I'm not good enough. I haven't written any books. I mean, I have, but it's not published yet. And like, I am not like on the plane of these people. Like, I don't deserve to do this talk. I'm underprepared. Like, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be a public failure. They're streaming it all around the globe, and then my fiance's gonna see it." And like, it was just like this whole story of suckiness. And she really made the space for me to just articulate that stuff. And then she had this beautiful image. She said, we need to know what's playing in your headphones so we can take it off and allow you to connect with those people in the room. And so I sat there for an hour. We worked on the talk, not really at all. I just cried and told her how scared I was. And then we worked on the intro for like 5 minutes. But then I worked on it like all night long, and I did all of this research, and I studied so much about the neuroscience of the brain and how caffeine and meditation affect them differently and similarly. And the talk was really, really good. And I was super nervous for like the first 2 to 3 minutes. And I realized something that I hadn't necessarily realized before, because I haven't been nervous like that in a long time. And I realized that you prepare not for like the performance itself, you prepare for your nerves. Because if you're not prepared and then you start to get nervous, then you can spin on that story of I'm not prepared and I suck, and you can sabotage yourself. You prepare not so that you can control how it's gonna go. You prepare so that when you get nervous, you can then remind yourself that you've done the work and trust yourself. And then let go and see whatever wants to happen.